Hey, from the moment of my open eye, been looking for a guided light to lead me on my way. Yeah, lost, struggling to make the top. A slipping grip can't hold me up. It's the game of life we play. When everything comes crashing down behind your door, when I hear the sound, you say the word and I'll stay the night. You wouldn't text if you moved on. You wouldn't keep me in your phone unless you knew that you were wrong. Now, from this moment rolling up, a speeding train can't hold it up. You and I, we lost our way. You cheated, lied, and ran away, and I got stuck with a knife in me. And this pain won't go away, but still, when everything comes crashing down behind your door, when I hear the sound, you say the word and I'll stay the night. You wouldn't text if you moved on. You wouldn't keep me in your phone.
I'm in the park. There's nobody at the booth. There's a self-pay thing, but there's also supposedly a headquarters 6 miles down the road. One thing about the GoPro, the newer one, I noticed it heats up pretty fast when we have it up in dash, especially when it's very sunny and there's not any real airflow up there. So right now I've taken it down and I'm holding it in front of one of the vents, trying to cool it off so I can do a little more filming. I've just got into Colorado Bend State Park, and it's a long road, so I got a little bit of the same thing. So we're on the park road in Colorado Bend State Park.
It's the last of it, but I hold on. When everything comes crashing down behind your door, when I hear the sound, you say the word and I'll stay the night. You wouldn't text if you moved on. You wouldn't keep me in your phone unless you knew that you were wrong.
I'm at the headquarters now. This is the park. This is where you can get a spot for RVs. There's a few here, but no hookups, all boondocking. This is mostly tents. There were a few spots here and there. I'm gonna do a quick tour through the park before I take off and go hike and set up tent. There's a restroom here, and then there's the trailhead. I'll go check out the other area real quick and then come back and head up in there. Fixing to go on just a short, not even a mile, to the campground, to the campsite I have, one on the river. For today, I'll do some more when I get there. Trying the camera, this new situation. Let's see how it does. We're off like a herd of turtles on their trail. Here's the map, and we're going right there. Let's see what this little sign says. Mountain lions live in the park. Well, don't hike alone. Avoid hiking at dawn or dusk.
It's all or nothing for me.
Wow, there's some big old trees on this trail. Look at that one. Can't see it, but right off to my right through these trees is the river.
My heart is on the line.
How you doing?
Doing well, sir. And you?
Good. Okay, here's the river by my campsite. The river is the boundary between the park and private ground. And here's the river. And then this is the trail. This little hill. And the trail's out there. And here's my campsite. This is river backpacking site number 3.
Just tonight, my heart is on the line. Stay by my side just tonight.
Okay, here's the trail along the river. At Colorado Bend, walking down the river trail. You can see one of the sites behind me. This is site number 4. I'm at site number 3. Got in earlier this afternoon and I'm just out doing a little walking. This whole trip I'm going to try filming with the GoPro 9. See how that is for a little easier to carry. Of course, you know, you don't have zoom and some of the other features of my other cameras, but this might be a little easier to carry and stuff. In case you're wondering, I'm wearing some old glasses so I don't ruin my good ones. Prescription's close enough. Usually wear some sunglasses, but in the shade today. Here's a tree that's seen a lot of them down here. I'm not exactly sure the species. Gotta do some checking. But they're gorgeous, and there's these old massive trunks. The leaves look familiar, but I'm not positive. But I've seen a bunch around here. There's one by the chicken spot. Right down there is the river. I'm gonna start working on some supper here. Gonna have some Trailtopia. Chicken and broccoli. Need to remember to take that out. And it's boiling. Oh, it's boiling over. Okay, now I just have to wait 10 minutes. Well, it's been about 10 minutes, a little over. We'll give this a try now, see what it's like. A little watery, so maybe it needs to sit a little longer. I think it's going to be more like a soup. Might be good. Maybe it'll help my sinuses. They said chicken with broccoli. I think it was chicken ramen noodles. And it actually is getting a little chilly now, so it feels good. Supposed to be in the low 40s tonight. Here it is, April 20th in Central Texas. Well, hill country. Not too bad. I'm gonna make myself some tea in a little bit. Got about maybe another hour or so. We'll just sit here relaxing, listening to the birds. You can hear the river a little bit. Tons of caterpillars out. Keep finding them all over the place. Trying to avoid stepping on them, but see how it goes here. Time for some tea though. Having a little tea now. Let's see. Trying some different lens settings and stuff. We're trying linear. with just a little bit of stabilization since I'm sitting still. But I'm hoping with the mod that I have on here, that external mic, see if I can pick up some of the sounds here. You can hear them. The birds were real noisy a minute ago. Hopefully they'll pick back up. We'll see what goes on. Nothing like some warm tea when you're all stuffed up. See if we can't pick up the sound of the water and the tree frogs. Occasionally a bird. So. Well, I'm in my tent. It's about 8:30. Almost starting to get kind of dark. Thought I'd try to just see how the GoPro did. You know, low light in bed. Don't mind my hair. And it's supposed to be in the low 40s tonight, so it should be some pretty good sleeping weather. Filming while I'm hiking. We'll see how this works. I'm starting on the Spicewood Canyon Trail. So let's see how this works. 3-mile trail. And then Spicewood Cabin Trail, the river parking, Canyon Trail, the main road, Spicewood Springs Trail. That's the one I want. It's kind of hard to get lost out here. Don't know if you can hear it. The water running just came up on what must be near the top of the spring. Let's go down and take a look. Whoa, neat area. Oh, look at the water down there. Bet some of these pools would be fun in the summer when it's nice and hot. Huh. We'll see how I do across these rocks. We might be getting some feet wet. Somehow I think I got my feet off. Have to watch out for the ones that like to roll. Huh. So far, so good. Woohoo! Pretty close there. Made it. That's kind of pretty. Across the creek again. But look at that. We're starting to descend down into near the river. Oh, yep, that's a roller. Man, it's pretty down here. All the rock. The water's really clear. Here's some more of the creek. Or springs. You can see hopefully you can see the thing, but it's a pretty good sized pool. Probably 3 or 4 feet deep in a minute. You know, a couple heading towards me, and they said it's really pretty down here, and I thought it's been pretty all along here, so let's see if it's even prettier. Oh wow, quite a ledge over here. Must be some falls someplace around here. Let's go walk over here and see what it looks like. Maybe this is a good place for a break. Yeah, I guess the water just... Well, it's just these little falls all the way down here. Probably get a better shot from the bottom. And here's the springs and creek coming through here. You can see the water coming off that over there and hear it. Nice big pool. Wow, and there's a bank over there. Whoops. Oh, it looks like there's caves over there. You can see where it's hollow underneath that rock. There's a little spring, or a pool, and a little bitty waterfall. There's a couple over there. There's another little waterfall. They come all the way, there's several down through this canyon. With the water over the rocks into these pools. Kind of a little bit of an overlook. Some pools down there. A couple little waterfalls. People left their orange peels. Oranges are indigenous to this area, so I guess that's okay, right? Not hardly. There's another little falls and pools, and you can see the pool up there. That's one I was just up above. On a hot summer day, nice place to come just sit in some of these little pools. But this is busy in the summer. Some people swimming. Walk across here and see if I can keep from slipping. Whoa! It is a little slick underneath. Another advantage of having trekking poles. Wow! Just like that. Woohoo! A little picnic area down here. There's the Colorado River. And here's where the creek comes into it, right here. I'm coming off the Spicewood Springs Creek Trail, Spicewood Springs Trail. And I'm coming into the, I think it's called the South Camping Area. So we'll see what's in here. Where I started yesterday was at the end of the North camping area, campground area. Some picnic tables, some parking. There's a sign on fishing. Looks like it's a popular fishing area. I think there's supposed to be a boat ramp down here too. Boat ramp right here. The river looks a little deeper and wider here. Up at the other end of the park, it's real shallow. Some signs on fishing, and it looks like you can catch largemouth bass, Guadalupe bass, which is the official state fish of Texas, yellow bullheads, white bass, drum, catfish, blue catfish, and black crappie. Pretty good selection. Supposedly Guadalupe bass are fun to catch, kind of like, you can almost fly fish for them like trout. They have kayak rentals down here. Some more picnic area. Kind of a neat little area to come down and hang out. See him, there's deer was standing right here. Can you see him up in there? They're kind of looking at me. Just wondering. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like. There they go. Oh, there comes some more. So the area ahead and to the left where you see the campers, that's about the only place you can park a camper here. Is about 5 or 6 spots. The rest is pretty much just set up for tent camping.
straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now. Be hard working so you can